G'day viewers, well let's get this Service Pack 4 re-downloaded. I've already downloaded the new version. It was corrupted because of the router wasn't updated with new firmware. When the router's got needs a firmware update, you'll know, because it keeps corrupting all your downloads. Now I've made a discovery, and my suspicions were correct. You have a bad capacitor in this power supply. As you can see, one of them spat their guts out at the top there. HK brand, 105 degrees Celsius, near that toe ward. It's got John Fu brand electrolytics. That's what's used in Thermaltake power supplies as well. And Koshin, which is a high quality Chinese manufacturer of electrolytic capacitors. The main ones, 85, LG, 85 degrees Celsius. LG capacitors. LG, it's got Sun brand. There you go, the brand Sun. Okay, we got, I don't know what brand it is, but I'm going to have to pull this board out. It's a date code, 2007, 41st week. Okay, we're going to change that capacitor. Look at that, spat its guts out. There's another one there next to it, which I'm going to replace anyway. The HK brand. Alright, let's replace them. So that's causing the power supply to be unstable. Maybe there's I think that's causing a bit of ripple on the 5-volt rail. And it also might also affect the regulation of the power supply. When a switch mode power supply can't have, doesn't provide perfect, smooth, ripple-free signal, it can mess things up on your motherboard, as with any DC or BGA chip in an intelligent circuit, so to speak. They don't like it. So, all because of bad capacitors. Alright, let's get that board out and get the soldering iron fired up and repair this power supply. It's best to do it now. If you start noticing your computer's doing what this was doing, resetting, well, wasn't resetting, but they had weak performance on the 5-volt rail, like with USB flash drives and Wi-Fi dongles, and it was turning itself back on regardless of the BIOS settings. That's when you know your power supply has got something wrong with it. So I'm going to fix this now before it gets too late, because I don't think that's got any protection circuitry. It might, if it goes bang completely belly up, it might protect itself from destroying the motherboard, but I don't want to risk it. It's a cheap power supply, so I'm going to replace those capacitors. Put all the good ones in there I can to get that thing as good as I can get it, because I don't have a replacement. Even though it's been powered off for a while, I'm still going to be careful. Big filter capacitors down there. Be careful. You're going to be very careful working at switch mode power supplies. Only do it if you know what you're doing. Look at good isolation there too between primary and secondary side. But look at the soldering mask and just the workmanship. That's cruddy. Very cruddy. My power capacitor in question is in there. Alright, let's get the capacitor and start replacing. It's a bit tightly packed. While the Repair one did not quite fit, it was slightly too short leaded. I found an identical one, a Nippon Chemicon one. At the same temperature and everything, so I put a Nippon Chemicon one in there. That tested really good as well. So it has a lower ESR, that brand, normally, so I put that one in there. It also tested very good, so I put that in. What a bloody nightmare. You pretty much have to take all the neighbouring components out in order to get this component to fit, so you can get the component to line the legs up. That's the only drawback when using second-hand components, but it's not worth spending money putting a new capacitor in there. So the second-hand one tested damn good, so I don't see any point in just throwing away second-hand electronic components if they test perfectly fine. So that's why I keep things like this, to repair things. It's not costing me anything. That's the only downside. Have to fight for room in these sorts of circuits. I might see if I can replace the other one of these. I've got another one to fit to replace that with. Yeah, it's a John Fu brand too. Thermaltake is this brand. Huh. Yep, bulged. HK series John Fu. Junk. Freaking something, I don't know whatever you want to call it. But yeah, Thermaltake is that brand, so be aware. Yep, still going. It's quite a big update. There's the one that was next to it. That's the one that was next door to it. An identical capacitor. Yeah, I'm going to replace it anyway. Why not? Nothing wrong with it, but still. I don't know. There's no really need to replace it if the test's fine, but I'm gonna put a good one in there. I got a good brand to replace it with, so I might as well go ahead. Longevity. Right, all back together. That should run much happy now. Let's plug it in and plug a monitor into it. I wonder if this will reach down there. It may not. Get some room on this table. Quite not hard to get to. There you go, stick the computer in here, squeeze it in up here and just see how it boots up, and like a monitor things and see how it goes. Well, the boots up alright. Waiting for an input from the monitor. Yeah, it's waiting. No signal yet. Surprising there's no signal. It's all plugged in, is it? Yep, it's in there. It's all plugged in. Just doesn't want to have a signal yet. Okay, what's going on there? Not getting signal. Come on, you fucking mouse. The mouse doesn't like my workbench. Okay, I'm not getting any display, that's weird. Still says Service Pack 3 though. Okay, that's really weird. Might have to do a restart. Oh, I've got some new parts. Oh, good, got some new features. Okay. I reckon it should say Service Pack 4 there, but it doesn't. Anyway, I got the new features, so let's see if a restart changes that. Interesting. Oh, bloody RAM wasn't plugged in properly. Oh yeah, when I put those two sticks, I had one on each channel. They weren't plugged in all the way. Duh. There we go, now we're getting somewhere. It's going to be a slow heap of garbage, but I just found some sticks for this thing off eBay. I just sorted them. Some 240 megahertz, high quality Elixir brand, like what was in here. For 2 gigabyte sticks. There, I can put in here 4 gigabytes of RAM. So that'd be a good one. Say, oh, this would be a good machine. Well, look at this. It's updating itself. Sweet. Look at the resolution there. Beautiful. This one is next. I might try and put professional on here. If I can get a hold of professional, I want to put professional on this machine. This will get the maximum out of the 4 gigabytes of RAM when I put it in. There you go, eh? I'll do let's use a keyboard, not use a mouse. Just do a quick test. Turn it off normally. If it doesn't turn itself back on, then was that bloody capacitor all along? Well, alright. So look at that. I can't wait till the RAM arrives to this thing. Beautiful. Can't wait till the RAM arrives to this machine. It's actually be quite a good machine once I get it all hotted up. Nice. There you go, it's going to be, might complain about a few things, but it's 460 watt power supply, yeah. The server one didn't fit, it didn't have the, it only had the 8-pin socket for the CPU, this has got the 4-pin, so the other one wouldn't fit. Anyway, doesn't matter. This power supply is pretty much fixed now, it doesn't seem to be complaining anymore. Hey, it worked! It still says Service Pack 3, but look at this! Version 2014. Beautiful. Big thumbs up. I have the 2014 version of XP. Beautiful. This one is next. I think I'll do it for now, but eventually I want to put this one into professional. Man, 512 megabytes of RAM. This is bloody slow. I can't wait till those 4 gigabytes worth of RAM sticks for this thing come. This thing needs it. This is going to stay a hotted up machine. Man, 512 mega RAM, that's so old school now. I got it, yeah. Definitely wait for the 4 gigabytes to come on that one. There we go, version 2014. Beautiful. Anyway, I'll see how good the Wi-Fi works in this old machine. Now this has been fixed. Alright. Damn, this thing's slow. Man, I really cannot wait till that RAM arrives. Whew. Looks like the Wi-Fi seems to be working, but I'm getting the same as before. Okay. Let's use a speed fan and tell me what the voltages are. Checking status, see? I don't think I got any signal. Okay, let's go see what my voltage is. 12.41 volts on the 12 volt lower, 3.3 volts on 3.26 volts on the 3 volt rail, 5.2 volts on the 5 volt rail. Seems alright. The readings here seem alright here. Interesting. Yeah, it's reading as a two core CPU. That's interesting. Alright. Motherboard ones then. Interesting. Maybe it still is not giving enough amps, but that's weird. Oh, that's what a bugger. Okay, I think we're gonna have to maybe it is a power supply still. Like place that capacitor should be alright. Oh, bugger. Alright. No, it might still be buggered. Let's try the shutdown. See what it does. Let's see if it stays off this time. There you go. The hack still works. We're getting updates. Well, let's see if this thing stays off. Will it stay off? Ah, no! Ah, power supply might be damaged. Bugger! Alright. Looks like I'm going to need a new power supply for this thing. Shit! What a bastard. I would have hoped that would have fixed it. Oh, what a bastard. Alright, looks like I'm after a new power supply for this thing. I'll just get an adapter for the server power supply to convert the 8-pin CPU connector down to a 4-pin. I could just get you to do that. Gotta get an adapter. What a bugger. Anyway, that'll be enough for now. Thanks for watching.